This is Black Knight. Welcome to my Bomber Coffee Hop. Got a nice fresh cup of coffee. Just doing a Wellington 1C late again. So let's go through the standard walk-up and get this thing started up. And I've got my throttle quadrant controls fixed, so radiator won't be too much of an issue anymore. Prop is set, and my 8% is on my throttle. Let me use my touchscreen and get my magnetos on, then get my fuel. Should be locked. There we go. Okay, so let's go through this startup. Next thing I need to do is add a start button. Okay, then I'm going to jump through the seats and get to the bombardier seat. I'm going to open up my glass and turn my light on. And then I'm going to set my airfield. And I need to get an indication window up. So I need to create a new info window. And then I need to drag it down where I want it. And then put into my info window customize vehicle secondary controls and click save. Now I'll come back up here and hit my dial. I'm going for 260, the airfield that I'm at, and I do believe it is 3 mile per hour wind, and we're looking at 270 is the wind direction. That says 210, 220. $265, 270. All right. That's it. That's all we need to do in that spot. Now we can get back up to the pilot seat and do a quick run through. You're done. All you got to do is then jump into the bomber seat, not touch anything, get that cross on the target, and bombs away. I'm going to send my bomber group to a Knickerbind target. I'm going to be working on Calais targets with my bomber group. Other than that, and I think I'm going to attack some airfields with my large bomber group. And I'm going to hit my brake key and throttle up here. Make sure that all my engines are selected. Alright, let's get these things running. There we go. Alright, let's get this big bird taxi. Again, call signs Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm just doing what I would call my Wellington Bomber Coffee Hop on the TWC Campaign Server. It is a morning liftoff. The map just flipped, which my timing is perfect. I like to get kicked off at about 6:30 to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is Sunday morning. I hope everybody has a blessed Sunday morning. We'll get taxied down here, and then we'll run through the cover. I'll call in my cover. I'll do my circuits, and then we'll go after the targets. Now, I think I'm going to send... I think we're going to bomb the same target. She's quite tippy, so you might want to pull back on the stick a little bit. can get her spun out here onto the taxiway. Tighten up my throttle quadrant just a little bit. Alright. So let's do cover. My voice attack should be working. Cover. And then I want to put in 15 for Wellingtons. So I'm going to do 2 sets of wellies. I'm going to use my arrow down keys to get my 2 sets of wellies. And then I'm going to add cover 22, which is a couple of 2 sets of spitties. Alright, I'm rolling. I could add a little bit of flaps. Just to be consistent with the takeoff. It's not that you need them. Wellington is just an amazing plane at takeoff and landing. She floats. It's almost insane how easy this lady is. Get my prop pitch around 2400 RPMs. Let's get the supercharger turned on. Get this dive going, get some speed. Get this thing cranked up, get a nice spiral climb. Take off from a back base a lot further out just to fly a nice hop. Average hop time that I take is about an hour in the bombers. 2 particular targets in the north. There are some guys like to fly on the southern part of the channel by the Isle of Wight and take out targets in that sector. I always prefer the top sector. That's just me. Again, time on the screen says 6:36 a.m. Again, I'm going to spiral climb till about 4,000 feet here. Temps look good. 202, 205. Running about 2390. Well, we sure as heck know where we know where east is. That sun is vicious in cliffs. It's almost real. As far as simulation goes, truly enjoy Cliffs of Dover Blitz. I love the flight model. I love the planes that were added by the Tobruk series. I enjoy the channel map. It's one of my favorites. The Tobruk map is really come a long way. I'll admit I'm not a desert flyer, but it would be good to get back to the desert after this campaign is over. We'll do maybe a desert campaign. Looking forward to that. There's a couple of my big girls coming. I'm not very PC. Every lady's a lovely lady, especially when it comes to airplanes. And Wellington has her curves. Spitfire. And Hurricane has their curves. Hurricane's just one hell of a practical gun platform. And I would just say she's the practical girl that you want to marry. And the Spitfire is the racy club scene. That's the way I see those planes. Alright, we are traveling due east now. Alright, I am dropping throttle to 4 pounds. Keeping pitch. I drop pitch to about 2320. It should come out. I'll take 2340. We're in a vector of 90 degrees. Get the plane trimmed out, get her flying straight. Again, call signs Black Knight. Welcome to my Bomber Coffee Hop. Hardest part is getting to the one rendezvous point, the one waypoint to where you're at altitude and then you turn towards target. K-Ad. Used to have that set up. Got to put in less than K-Ad space and then the Kanika bind. I do believe I have it already saved. There it is. Alright. I'm going to send my crew to that bomb site and I'm going to hit a site in Calais. There's a factory section that I want to hit. With my 2,000-pound bombs, I'm going to check on my groups. So I go through the Kanikabine list all the way to the end. I got a set of Wellingtons 3 miles away. And 2 miles away, I'm going to do one circuit backwards. And try and close the space. I want to get these bombers tightened up. Hopefully they don't run into me. Alright, turning back towards the Thames. There's my island. I'm going to check the north of the channel. A couple of fighters moving in towards Wilmington, or towards Manston. Cover. I'm going to do my C distance. So I did my voice attack to go cover, so I can do C dist. I'm going to set that to 100. Let's see how we do on this flight. My temps look perfect. I'm going to take my prop pitch up just a little bit. Altitude from here looks fantastic. Just a couple of spiral climbs and it really makes climbing out that much easier. Make sure you got a good cup of coffee on these long hops. Again, call sign's Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like, hit that like button. I guess we're supposed to say, because it helps the algorithm. Anyways, started broadcasting just a few months ago. Been at it, developing, trying to get better with production, and especially for these bomber hops. You can leave and come back, and I'll probably still be in flight in about 30 minutes. I'll be over target to 40 minutes. Takes about 10 minutes to get home. So, if you're interested in the Wellington, relatively really easy plane to fly. Just get yourself some simple equipment. You can get a twist, I don't know, 3D Pro joystick from Logitech. Probably run you between 40 to 60 bucks on eBay, if that. Maybe you find one for 20. The twist will help you control your rudder. If you need help setting up your buttons, you can always get a hold of me on Discord. Check my chat window, make sure that nobody sent me any messages. My buddy Yo steps up and always gets on the chat. And I sometimes miss his chats. Again, I got to try and get that totally on a separate window. Now I can hear those planes around me. So I know they are relatively close. And just right back there. Again, we're approaching 8,000 feet. We're going to be well above the 10,000 feet that I want to be at when I get to the coast. Again, I'm flying at 24,000 or 2,400 RPMs. Temps look good. I'm getting close to the 9,000 foot mark. I said this in previous videos, if you're a bomber junkie, when you get to 9 to 12,000 feet, that range, you need to cut back your prop pitch. It just, for some reason, it's like the hot zone. Waiting for a couple escort pilots to get on to fly with me. I'll probably take off out of East Church. Shouldn't be much past East Church when they log on. They usually get on at about 7. Again, 2310, I've had it as high as 2370 coming through the hot zone. I just hit 9,000 feet. Looks like we're at about 700 feet per minute. Close to it. Again, trying to maintain close to 90 degrees as possible. Just looking at my knee board, which has got my radar map. Again, welcome to my YouTube channel, Call Signs Black Knight. Just flying Wellington bomber hop. Going to hit some northern targets in France. Stats. Nobody on but me. All I've got's AI out in front of me. Well, flying over targets and getting attacked by planes, I want to tell you, man, it's really gives you the experience of what these bomber crews went through in World War II, or at, whether they're in Wellington's flying rhubarb missions or the B-17 crews, the Memphis Belle. I really think that those guys that came through those that fight in bombers especially, just blessed that you made it through. I'd be counting your miracles. All right, gonna check my temps. 2020 scary year. 2021 is going to be even scarier, but waiting for that roller coaster ride to start downhill. My coffee, Italian sweet cream with some chocolate syrup. Good stuff. I'd say I am a sweet tooth, so just hit 11. Remember, goal is to get to 12. Just got to keep checking temps and stuff until I get through this hot spot in the atmosphere between 9 to 12,000 feet. I got everybody with me, which is good. Drop my speed back just a little bit. The government town and trench town. All you need is just a little bit of a radio playing now with some 1940s music. Check temps. Should be about 220. Oh, almost through. We are through. Should start to come down. Oh, time remaining 11 hours 29 minutes. Oh, Beetle's on. The switch comms. Uh-oh, I want that pop-up up. Alright. Just a quick temperature check, 221. Let's see if it starts coming down. Drop throttle to 3 pounds. Losing a group of wellies. They fell back quite a bit. Excuse me. Anyways, just flying along. Hopefully Fiddle gets on comms. Maybe I could do an interview with him, talk about his server. I'm gonna drop it to 2 pounds boost. Seems I'm losing my guys. Hey, Fatal.
Yeah, buddy. Get my stuff straightened out here. I'll come up and escort you.
Copy that.
Your target.
I'm bombing a target in Calais, or a couple of targets in Calais. My bombers are going to hit the radar station at Calais, and I'm going to hit targets in Calais. Could try to bomb that target and send them to something else, but I want to be kind of precise on that Knickerbind. Current Angel's 15.
Somebody else just joined us.
Good morning.
Nah,
Good morning.
let's talk.
Try to have your group in sight.
Copy. Just about to altitude.
Roger. Well, we're clean. There's nothing out here.
Roger that.
Our target is Calais, Lust.
We-
Got a question for you. Any way we can remove the air spawns?
Don't you dare remove those.
Remove the air
Air
spawns.
spawns in there. That's the only way to get a Wellington up to altitude.
I'm at altitude.
Where'd you fly out of?
North wheeled. I've got 15% fuel. Hour hop. Hit Calais. Come home.
Well, it's just too
Plenty of fuel.
to do to try to get those Wellingtons up that high. Germans got them too, so
No, that's what I'm saying. But those are only bomber spawns, correct?
that's all you're supposed to be able to spawn there.
In any of the high alt
Right.
air spawn. Okay.
Only thing I use the air spawns for is to do recon.
Copy. I took a nice hop with Anonymous and Hurricanes at 27 for recon photos.
Roger.
Still haven't got that supercharger worked out, but I have to turn it off to get it to fly faster.
What now?
You shut it off. You turn it off. You turn off your boost. You put everything back to like normal, and she kicks into about another 15 miles per hour to almost 20 at altitude. You got to shut it off, and I get a boost.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense.
Nope. Nope. Did a video of it too, posted it. But, you know, Night Talk's crazy, so. Just gotta try it. Start flying up, get up around 28,000 feet with everything, and then your plane will start shaking to shit, and then shut everything off, and then she'll frickin' take off like a rocket. And that's like, okay, what the hell is this? Still want to take on Meyer and the boys. I'm still trying to get it up. It just takes a long time to get up there. But trying to get her up to 35, her altitude. Her max ceiling is 35 to 37. All right, starting my K-start. Yeah, take it up there someday. You'll know what I'm talking about. She's an interesting animal. she's backwards. All right. Trying to get over 17 here before I put on mode 22 and enjoy my coffee. And just to let you know, we are live. I've got Fatal Error with Lust Talk. I'm flying on the TWC Campaign Server. Mr. Fatal Error, Commander of TWC, what are some of the unique aspects of this server that you've put together?
There are many unique aspects to it. Bomber pilots can actually have other bombers flying with them, AI bombers that actually follow them. A Nicobine program that lets you fly the beam more or less to the target. You can tell your bombers to bomb by Nicobine, or they'll drop where you drop. There's a finite amount of aircraft, so the idea is to keep alive and keep your aircraft intact, so you'll have it to fly next time when you come up. The AI has been enhanced a little. Not every plane is a ace. You have a mixture of all the different aircraft here. We have the plane set from the Tobruk edition. It's supposed to be 1941 in this scenario. We're supposed to have fun. Hopefully that's what we're going to have. Now we're going to bomb the Germans and have fun.
Roger that. It's Black Knight. Just a quick little information from Fatal. Just giving you all of the key aspects of what's going on here. All right.
don't know if you knew it or not, Fiddle, but we got Haas back.
Yeah, I talked to him the other day.
Spartacus got him the new Tobruk for Christmas.
Roger. If I knew that was what was keeping him out, then I would have bought it.
Yep, that was it. That's all I
Find
kept.
out if that's happening to anybody else. Well, Baffin, but he said he ain't going to support it, so whatever.
That just it makes no sense.
Baffin's got the money to buy it.
Yeah, plenty. Well, I'm right on target with mine. And my other bombers look good. They're going to theirs.
There's nothing up here with us. Nothing can climb to us by the time you drop your bombs and depart for home.
That's why I love my early morning coffee hop. Get her done.
There's a lot of them lower altitude, but that's lower altitude.
Alright, into the bomb seat. Let's do a lean into gun sight
Boys are
test.
flying a pretty formation over there.
Yeah, that's a C-Dis 75. Nice and tight. Tighten them up, they fly better. Let's see what these 2,000 pounders can do, since I've been told they don't work.
Delay set at 11 seconds.
No, there's no delay on the 2,000 pounders. It's only one fuse.
That's right. So if you set it to 11 seconds, they will not go off.
Yeah, copy. I usually set, when I high out bomb, I don't set any delays. I just put them at 0. As soon as they hit, I want them to explode. KISS method. Keep it simple.
Boys have a different target.
Correct. They're taking out the radar at Calais.
I'm going to cover you.
Copy that. I did a recon photo this morning. Did a low, or before the map flipped, I did a low altitude photo op of the area.
Well, anti-aircraft guns are alive.
Yeah, I was a little late on that one. I don't think I'll get the target I want, but that's okay. I took out Calais Rail Yard yesterday morning, so it's smoking. Let's just make sure that my other bombers get the other target.
Still
All right.
covering you, but I'm sliding between you and them. They're kind of coming your way.
Did they hit it?
No.
Nope, they were short.
Hit Calais Market, looks like.
No, they didn't hit the radar. They hit from the beach to the target. Damn it. The altitude was not correct.
All right, cut these boys loose.
Yeah.
First of the bad guys has made it to altitude, and your escorts are dusting him off. All right, Harry, I need your position.
Diving for home, nose right on Manston.
Okay. Probably would
We're
have stayed up
right
tall
over-
right in here.
Right over Calais, just sprinting for home at about 300 miles an hour.
All right.
.300. About to mid-channel.
Yeah, I'm looking at you. I'm also watching aircraft close on you.
Copy.
Fighters trying to close with you. I'm at altitude, nose down, coming to them. All right, they're engaged with that group of fighters, but there's another one coming. Looking good.
All right, so this is Black Knight. Not a great setup on my bomb hop, and my guys were short. So, I'm gonna try something different. Make that hop again.
Good morning there, Grogu. How you doing?
Shout out elevator.
That's that little green doll you got. It's a Grogu doll.
That's Baby Yoda, man. That's Baby Yoda.
Yeah, that's Grogu. Yoda's dead.
Oh, Grogu. We start something new?
Well, he's just the same species as Yoda.
Oh, Roger.
All right, check 6.
Yeah, I've got not much left.
Are you right on the water?
Yeah, close to it. Elevator is all. Elevator trim's all I got.
Coming as fast as I can, but I'm looking at him trying to get to you.
Need you to set my gunners to be a little bit more vicious. Come on, reload, shoot him. Come on, reload. You can't be out of bullets. Yeah, come on, he's right off my nose, shoot him. Yelling at the guy in my gunner seat. Do your job. He's coming back around off my nose. Nope. Yeah, he's rolling back around.
Oh, he's got trouble now.
By the way, that was a nice tight bomb pattern lost on that. Except it was just well short. I figured that out. And try something next in the next flight.
What was your target?
Calais radar.
Beachside, 0 elevation.
What's that?
Beachside, 0 elevation.
Should have registered. Yeah, should have been perfect on that. I'm just wondering why it was so short. I'll try again.
Makes me wonder if maybe you didn't drop 100 feet or so of altitude just before you dropped.
It wasn't my drop. It was AI.
Oh.
I just sent the AI there to be more precise. It was right on line with the target. They just hit early. The elevation. If the elevation was inaccurate, then it would have been long, not short. Correct? If the elevation was taller.
Yes, if the elevation was taller, then your bombs are going to go long. But can you actually even control their elevation?
Well, that's the question.
I don't think you can.
Oh, that's the boss man. So basically,
Harry?
your AI are bombing at 0, right?
Harry,
Yeah.
your rear gunner needs to pay attention because you're at altitude now. And here he comes.
Yeah, diving in.
Gonna have to maneuver left or right now. Got away from me. I couldn't catch him, and somebody's running you down. Okay, he's coming in again. Go the other way.
Just flying with elevator trim. And I got something low over Pegwell Bay too. God. Got no rudder either. I'm gonna spin it right around the radio tower.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Out of ammo. I hit him and knocked his freaking ailerons off.
That's gonna hurt. Ooh. Well, I'm down and clear, respawning. So they don't set elevation in the AI. So the AI is just bombing
You
straight.
can set elevation in the Nicobine.
Oh, okay. Now, okay, that's one step I didn't learn. All right.
If you give it no elevation, then it's going to. Oh shit! Come on now. Come on down here, pal. See how you can fly without no aileron low.
I'm back.
So, what do you type in for the combined elevation?
So after you put the Knickerbine in, you add the elevation.
So you then do a K add and put in the number of
Nope.
elevation, or
Do K add, that's your Knickerbine drop location,
yes, copy.
okay? And then right behind that, you put like 50. On our side, that's
copy.
50 feet. You know, separated by a comma, or not a comma, but a space.
A space. I gotcha. Gotcha.
You put 50, 100, you know, whatever.
Copy. Gotcha.
When did Flug put that in? I don't recall ever seeing about that.
Yeah, that's otherwise. Oh shit!
You need help? Come in. I'll respawn at Manston in a hurry. Coming in quick.
Fly that bastard into this tower.
Copy. Coming in quick.
Can't believe it. How well he's flying with no aileron.
I heard. Did something crash? Or is that just my guns going off?
Keep getting in all this flak.
Yeah.
Streaming.
I'll be in the air in a second. Coming. Is he diving towards the field again?
Yeah.
Yeah, Roger. Got eyes on him. He's pulling up right now.
Yeah, he is. I don't have any ammo. I can't defend myself.
Yeah, copy. He's coming down again.
Yeah, he can't make the turn.
Yeah, Roger. He's, I'm in. Got eyes on him.
I was going to try to fly him into the damn dirt here, but
And he just rolled over again. He's squeezing tight. No, he's coming up. He missed. All right. He should have went home.
he should have went home.
Yeah, because he's going to lose, hopefully, both his wings. Ah, you bloody little bastard. That's what I get for practicing my Spitfire this morning. is a lawn dart.
Roger that. Thank you. I'll land. Same son of a bitch was hampering you there, buddy.
What's that?
It's the same son of a bitch that was hampering.
Oh, Roger. Well,
Pulled off of you and he out-climbed me. Then when I first jumped him, I had superior airspeed. Well, guess what? He just outturned me. I'm like, what?
Elevation again, please.
Yeah, I'd like to hear about this too.
Okay, so after you put in the Knickerbein numbers that you want them to drop their bomb at, you add 2 more numbers on the end of it after a space. However many feet you want them to drop above sea level. You don't put anything that drops them at sea level.
so this is Black Knight. I'm going to go to
First
Google
I'm hearing
Maps.
of this.
Well,
Yeah, it's been in there a long time. Otherwise, what would be the sense of giving you the elevation of the target? Unless it was to let you drop way before or way after.
So the fact that we've been managing to hit targets without doing that is buzzard luck?
I don't know. Maybe it doesn't even work.
buzzard luck. Alright, so here I'm going to looking at this waterway system where this target is supposed to be, and
So
I am
you shouldn't
going
have to
get
put any elevation in there at all.
elevation. I'm looking at the elevation right now. I'm going to guesstimate that it's about 20 feet. It is not 0. If the elevation of the land is correct. Alright, here we go again. Coming back in. I'm going to run one more hop, and I'm going to try and hit it myself as well. Alright, let's get my engine started. So, with my touch screen, I've got my magnetos on. I'm going to look down. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to toggle my fuel cogs, and I'm going to come over to starting my engines. Alright, engine started. I'd like to know why I'm down to 20 frames per second. Alright, 15 frames a second. Don't know what's happening. Graphics card getting caught up or what? Alright, let's taxi out of the hangar. Don't know why we're getting hit with a little bit of a load. Select all engines. Brakes on. Oh, let me go down and do my cockpit. There we go. Alright, so we open the sight. We hit L4. I've set up for the gun sight illumination for the bomber. I am setting this to 20 feet. All right, now wind speed and direction. Now the nice thing about these dials is you can read it. That's 270. So 3 miles per hour, you still no. Okay, 270. 270. All right, now. Okay. There. Oh, I could go the other way. All right, I'm gonna look away and then come back up. All right, so I'm gonna go here to 0, 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna look away and I'm gonna come back up to my direction. And then I'm gonna look away. All right, map. All right, so I've got 270. All right, we're looking good there. All right, back to the pilot seat. Brakes. Throttle up. Put the hammer to the wall. Get both engines hot. All right. Let's get rolling out of this hangar nice and slow so we don't dip. When I dip, you dip. All right, so pull back on that stick. Yeah, make sure I don't break a prop. All right. While we're up to 20 frames per second. Don't know why my frames are tanking. I'm gonna just hit slow here. And I'm going to check my graphics card. I tried to overclock it a little
What's your
bit.
target list?
Dunkirk weapons storage.
I'm going to turn up my fan speed on my graphics card. Don't like the temperature. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Alright, so nobody on chat. Alright, coming back in the game. Still tanking big time. Let's check the broadcast. It's looking good. I got 2 concurrent viewers. Hey, this is Black Knight. Welcome. Please use the chat if you got anything to say. I'll try and respond to you on this hop. Again, another bomber coffee hop. Looks like frames are just, I don't know, just going to be tanked until I get in the air. Never had such bad frame rates, but I think it's because I'm trying to do so much with this 1070 graphics card. She ain't the sweetest. Really would like to see what I could get out of a 390, but that graphics card is like way too expensive. Man, that's a used car. Copy that. That's like a used car for my kid.
See y'all after a while.
Roger that.
Yeah.
That's not really a lot of runway, but we'll give it a shot.
So is it target elevation or is it your airfield elevation?
It's supposed to be target elevation, but you figure that the airfield, I would set theirs to the target because they're already in the air. Over. So you already have their elevation. They're already got elevation in their altitude. You get what I'm saying? So I would set it to there. I would set target altitude to that, your AI, not to you. You can set yours to airfield.
Do we command, like Fergal says?
Yeah, because all you're doing is adding 20 feet onto your current altitude if you're already in the air. Do you get what I'm saying? So mine is 20 feet off target. So if I've got mine already set to 260 at the airfield, it's already reading 260 in the elevation.
Really?
That's why I hit the targets doing it that way. But for my bombers that are already flying, you know, I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. I'm going to try it right now. Or do you set... See, I thought it was... Even though you're at the airfield, is it reading 0? Or is the internal altimeter reading the airfield altitude that you're at? Or is it starting at base 0? Because if it's starting at base 0, it would be 260 plus the 20 feet, wouldn't it? No, it would only be 20 feet.
Yeah,
You can't add your altitude because then it would be way off.
You see, this is the problem. Do you set your altitude from your own airfield to target? So like, well, I'm at Watchfield now. I'll go into game and I'll check what it says on altimeter. And then you've got to find that target airfield and say like it's plus 10 or plus 5 or so on and so forth.
Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, I'm not sure. No, you wouldn't add anything because you would have to subtract. The goal is to get it to read 0. So the question is the internal computer already reading a particular altitude? It's not, because you're setting it. So if your plane is at 260 feet and you set it to 260 feet, well then it should be reading from that point.
Well, I'm at Watchfield. I'm looking at altimeter now. I'm 300 feet. So let's look at a target, then we'll check it on that target list.
So we'll see what 20 feet gets me, over. If the 20 feet on the guys I call in will get to that target. Do you get what I'm saying? I'll do another flyby and I'll take a look where it's hitting. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'll let you know how much I gained in ground by going to 20 feet.
Right, he's lost the one.
Yep.
Do you have anything like that, mate, if you don't mind me asking?
What's that, sorry?
Has deep airfield been it?
I don't know. I'll see if it's in the list.
It's in that 1048. Right, have a look.
It would appear that it's not been touched. I'm not seeing it in the condition summary.
Right, Roger, right, dear.
Rolling.
So DF airfield is 331 feet and my altimeter is 300. So do I just put 1 foot in or 0?
Well, if I've understood what Fatal said, he's saying that the elevation is above sea level and that you input that number at the end of your Knickerbein. Is what I thought I understood him to say.
Yes, yeah, that's, so it's just figuring out the elevation of the target area.
So my aircraft is set at 300 feet. Target which is DF airfield is 331 feet. So do I put 31 feet in?
To Knickerbein?
Yes.
Yeah, you would, yeah.
Right. Thank you for that.
But that's according to what Fatal is saying. This whole thing is new to me. I had no idea that was even there.
Well, none of us did we?
I'm gonna have to go back and reread the material and see if it's in there somewhere.
I may have to end the broadcast because I'm tanking on the graphics end of it. Alright, this is Black Knight. I gotta sign out. So I'm gonna end the broadcast. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully I can get another broadcast on. I don't know why my graphics is